Shalom Aleichem, sweetest friends! How exciting is this? We are continuing our series of shiurim in the Sfas Emes, and this year should be a special schus for Chana Liba Bas Necha Gittel, who is my daughter, who may or may not be sitting and listening to this shiur, and it should be a special schus for her, that she should grow up to be a tzaddik esem yirtzeh Hashem. Okay, we're in the Sfas Emes and Tov Reish Lamed Beis, and we are in the second shtickle in Tov Reish Lamed Beis in Parashas Chukas. It says in the pasuk, Be'er chafaru asarim, in the famous Shiras HaBe'er, Be'er chafaru asarim, Adoini, Avi, Zikni, Moiri, V'Rabbi. My grandfather explained this pasuk. What does the pasuk say? What is this song of tribute to the well? Be'er chafaru asarim, the well carved by princes, dug out by the generous of the people, by the lawgiver with their staff. Be'er chafaru asarim korei nedivei am, b'mechokek b'mishanosam, midbar matana, from the desert it was a gift. That's Bamidbar Perek Chaf Aleph, pasuk Yud Ches. So my grandfather explained this pasuk as follows: Higid Perish HaBe'er Shu Torah Sheba'al Peh. What's the Be'er? The Be'er is Torah Sheba'al Peh. What's Torah Sheba'al Peh? Shetzrichin limtzo me'atzmo ha'aretz ha'torah gnuza b'chol dover. That's this well in the ground. We have to find the water that's hidden, the Torah Sheba'al Peh, the depth of Ruchnius that's hidden in the Torah Sheb'chsav. So that's the Be'er Chafaru Sarim. But who are these Sarim? Sarim Heim HaMoshlim B'Yitzram. The Sarim are the masters who are Sar. They are Moshel B'Yetzer. You hear that, sweet friends? They're in control of their passions. It was carved by these princes who are in control of their passions. They rule over their natural inclinations. Vaiter Karua Nedivei Am. It was dug out by the generous of the people. What does that mean? Al Yedei Sheshomrim Hanedivus Va'arotzen Shebelev Rak LaHashem Yisbarach Al Yedei Zeh Yecholim Limtzo B'chol Makom Ha'ara Gnuza. By guarding, preserving this Nedivus, this Ratzon in the heart, this goodwill in the heart, only for God. These Nedivei Am, these generous of the people. Through this, they can find in every place the hidden hara, the hidden light. That's what the Sfas Emes talks about in thousands of places. This idea of the hara, this light that is hidden within creation. It's godly light. B'mechoykek, the pasuk continues, Aidei koach hachok. Shenas Hashem Yisbarach b'chol davar. By this koach of law that Hashem put in everything. Shetzarich ha'adam lishmor atzmo, that a person has to guard himself. Shelo lotzeitz michiyus hapnimiyus mechuka na lachutz, that you shouldn't go out of this law. In other words, we have this law. What's the idea of law? The mechokek, the lawgiver. The lawgiver is boundaries. Law means boundaries. Law means a red light. You're not allowed to pass by when there's a red light. You're not allowed to drive your car. You're not allowed to cross the street when there's a red light. That's what we teach our children, right? You don't cross at a red light. It means stop. That's a law. A law is to guard that you don't go out of your borders and boundaries. That's been mechokek by this koach hachok, that you guard yourself not to leave this chiyus. HaKadosh Baruch Hu puts this chiyus in the chok. V'im kol zeh b'mishanosam shegam kein tzarich adam leida ki eino zoch l'shum davar rak al yidei shebotech b'Hashem ki hu ozer l'chol davar. What does this mean? B'mish'anosam, with their staff. So, even though we know that Torah Sheba'al Peh is about Chidushim, but you have to know that it all comes from God. So this Mish'anet, this staff that we have to rely on, that we have to rely on Hashem for everything. And then it continues, Umi Midbar Matana. And from the desert was a gift. So we're not zocha to anything. Kamashikasav Matana. We're not zocha to anything unless it's a matana from Hashem. So that's what we have to appreciate. So this whole shira is a remez to Torah Sheba'al Peh and how to find the hidden light. To keep all of your avoda, all of your pnimius, you guard it just for Hashem. Just to get close to Hashem, to find the light in creation. To keep within Hashem's boundaries and not to go out. And now we continue to Maimer, the third Maimer in Tov Reish Lamed Beis. Okay? We're almost finished, sweetest friends. Let's enjoy the sweetness of the Sfas Emes. B'Rashi lefi shemonin es Yisrael ma time yesh ba. Ksiv chuka. Ein l'cha reshus lahara acharel. So the Umas Ha'olam say, what reason is there for the Para Aduma? It's a red cow, and you burn the red cow, and you sprinkle it, and this is Matara, a person. What's going on over here? This doesn't make sense. So what's the answer? The answer is that we tell them, no. You're not allowed to think about it. What does this mean? How's that an answer to the kasha? Kasha is, what's the reason? And then we tell them, we don't have an answer. How does that answer to the kasha? They want to know the reason. We're not telling them the reason. Ein muvan hateretz. Ach kivadai. So the question answer isn't understood. Kivadai yesh tam l'chol chuka. No, we are giving them an answer. There's a reason for every chok. Even the laws that don't have a reason have a reason. Oh, but what? Nor vas, as they say in Lakewood. You know, when you start understanding the reasons? When you accept the mitzvahs without reasons. When you accept upon yourself malchus shamayim, and then you know it's from Hashem, then you begin to understand the reason. When you live it, you begin to understand the reason. Ve'al shem zeh nikra chuka. You can't return his baruch l'kaim mitzvah b'li this time. It's called the chok. It's a law without a reason, because God wants you to do this mitzvah without understanding the reason. You have to understand everything. No, you don't understand everything. You know the things in life, God doesn't want you to understand. To the extent you have emunah and will to fulfill a mitzvah without knowing the reason, and then afterwards you taste the mitzvah. You taste it. Time is reason, time is taste. Afterwards, if you do it without time, then you get the time. You want time? Do it without time. Then you'll get the time. What about Jerry? There's time and there's Jerry. How can there be time without Jerry? And that's here, there's no Jerry. There's just time. Okay, that's the time of the mitzvah. Time is something abstract, something spiritual that doesn't have physical qualities. The less connected you are to Gashmias, the more you'll understand the chukim of Hashem. Because they're spiritual. The more spiritual you are, the more you'll get it, as they say in modern Portuguese. It says that children that never tasted sin were able to darshan. And memtes panim this way, memtes panim that way. How did they understand so many tamim? The answer is they were never toim tam chet. If you don't taste sin, then you can taste the reasons of the Torah. V'chein mevakshim yegalalon tame. So the Arizal says that you say before Kiddush Shabbos morning, yegalalon tame to choicer name, reveal to us the reasons behind the 12 loaves of the lechem aponim. Ki atamim nistarim kanal. So there are reasons; they're just hidden from us. V'avodas adam lohavi atam lidegilu. Your avod is to bring these tamim to gilui. On Shabbos And Shabbos is more revealed, because Shabbos is the time of the weekdays. And Shabbos, you're living in this world of spirituality. So then you're able to taste. You're able to taste the goodness of Hashem. Tam uru ki tov Hashem. Your avodah during the week should go up on Shabbos. Shabbos, the pnimius of everything is revealed. Those who taste Shabbos are zoche to life. Those who taste the to'ameh, chayim zachu, are also, tam is, those who have the reasons are zoche to life. Meaning that if you keep Shabbos properly and you're in the ruchnius of Shabbos, you are zoche to taste the sweetness of Torah and of avodas Hashem, and you throw the gashmias aside. You put the smartphone in the drawer for Shabbos, you turn it off. There are no emails. I was about to say faxes. I don't think anybody uses those anymore. There's still a few. There's nothing coming in. There's no phone calls. And there's no business. And there's no gashmias. And it's just ruchnias for Hashem, Hashem, Hashem. That's Shabbos. And even our reading is ruchnias and Shabbos, as the Sfarim talk about. So we should be zoche to taste the sweetness of Torah. And we should be zoche, like we learned in the first shtickle of the Sfas Emes, that we should get the bracha of Torah Sheba'al Peh, of properly understanding Torah Sheba'al Peh, Be'ezer Hashem, and we should have a beautiful, sweet Shabbos. Shalom, shalom, sweetest and most beloved friends.